Cardigan Mountain School offers a close-knit community that prepares middle school boys in mind, body, and spirit for responsible and meaningful lives in a global society.
To achieve our mission, we reward effort and accomplishment, helping each boy realize his academic, physical, and personal potential through the integration of the following core values in all aspects of daily life.
Compassion. Be kind, seek to understand others, and go out of your way to help.
Integrity. Remain true to yourself and be honest.
Respect. Be considerate. Care for yourself, others, and Cardigan Mountain School.
Courage. Be brave. Face adversity with strength and persistence.
This school is located in Dakina, the traditional ancestral homeland and waterways of the Abenaki, Pennacook, and Wabanaki peoples, past and present. We honor and acknowledge with gratitude the land and waterways and the Alnobak who have stewarded Dakina throughout the generations for thousands of years. Welcome to Cardigan Mountain School if you're here for your first time, and welcome back for everyone who's returning. It's an honor to kick off our opening ceremony, and this is always a really special moment to be a part of. For those who don't know already, this year's school theme is As One, and you'll hear about that throughout the course of the year. Our ninth graders have been talking a lot about it over the past couple of days as they came early to get ready for everyone's arrival today. And it feels like we've been here for longer than we have been. We've been doing a lot of work. What does as one mean? It's a pretty big concept, but I think it is also pretty simple. And for me, it's the best thing. It's when you come together and you achieve something greater than you ever could alone. When you're a part of something bigger than yourself. There's an energy in this room. If you take a moment and you just kind of sense it, it's there. This is Cardigan Mountain School, us sitting in this room right now. And there's an energy in that. And there's a certain energy when we come together that makes us able to achieve magic. You'll experience it at the dawn climb in a couple of days for those who do that for the first time. Ninth graders, we talked about, you'll experience it on your sunset climb. And there'll be those moments throughout the year, whether it's on your team, when you really come together and you play as one, when you're playing a piece of music and you're in that flow state and all the pieces come together. If you're someone who likes to sit and meditate and realize that you're just interconnected with everything else that's going on around you, just like we're interconnected with everyone in this room. Our well-being depends upon the well-being of one another. And each one of us depends upon the people sitting to our left, to our right, behind us, in front of us. We're able to achieve what we achieve because of the support that we get. Not just from the people in this room, but all of the people who you can think of who have supported you and gotten you to this point now. Another thing I think about with As One is 4 words: this too shall pass. And the good and the bad will all pass. It's one of the laws of life. Many of you right now are probably feeling a little bit nervous, probably feeling a little bit homesick. Some of you are super excited to be seeing friends for the first time. Some of you don't know if you have a friend in the room yet. And those feelings that you have right now, whether good or bad, will pass. But what's important is that we're able to recognize these moments that we're in, the energy of them, the power of them. We're able to be present. It's something that is part of the beauty of this place when we put away some of our distractions and we come to this humble and modest retreat, that we're able to be present. We're able to recognize the moment, the one that matters most, and the people that matter most right in front of us. And then we're able to take that from this place, which is really what's most important, I think, and we're able to go and have a positive impact beyond the point. So I hope you're excited. I hope you're energized. I hope you're ready for the school year ahead, because it's an amazing thing that we get to be a part of. Like Ms. Borek said at dinner, we can be grateful for that. Hopefully we can all think of something right now that we're grateful for as we sit here, no matter what we're feeling about the start of the year. As a part of our opening ceremony, we always have a keynote speaker, and I get to introduce that speaker, your head of school, Mr. Day. Someone who works tirelessly for all of us, all of you boys, all of us faculty, for this campus, this land that we're responsible for taking care of, a legacy that we are a part of, one in the past, one in the present, one that will carry on into the future. That falls on his shoulders ultimately as the head of school. So it's a big weight that he gets the responsibility and the privilege to bear. And now we get to hear him open up our school year. I know that I'm thankful for the work that he does, and I hope that you have a little bit of attention left in you after a long day to learn a little bit something from someone who's been doing this for quite some time and cares quite a bit about all of you. Thank you.
By way of rough calculations, I have it that nearly half of the population sitting here before me, students and faculty, are new members of the Cardigan School community. Those of you who are returning can surely remember when you first stepped onto the Cardigan School campus and therefore into the Cardigan Mountain School world. It is to that moment, that first impression, that I direct my remarks. That moment of arrival at Cardigan or any other new situation or place results in a powerful collision of worlds, with the familiar and often comfortable past slamming into the unpredictable present. For lots of you, that collision is happening right now, and happened today, and is still happening. And you're being jostled by it right now. For many of us, that first arrival can be a very uncomfortable time and can lead us to wish for the comforts of home, whatever that may be. You may find yourself revisiting conversations that you recently had with your parents, maybe on the car ride up or right before you left home. Maybe now you wish they had gone a little bit better, or maybe you weren't so short with them. If only they knew that you were just nervous and excited for this next step. Well, guess what? They are thinking the same thing right now, too. I hope that all of you are excited about the year to come. You are part of a community that is thriving in so many ways because of you as individuals and because of us as a group. Those of you who are returners know how emotional the end of the year is. For the ninth graders, the tears they shed are the tears of sadness and joy. They signify that something profound has happened to them, and they can't help but let it out. I love those tears. I love those emotions. You had some, if you were here last year, you had some too when you said goodbye to those guys. It was a great group, and we missed them, and we'll never be the same. Aha. But here we are together. Here we are at the beginning of a new year with nothing but potential in front of us. Each year we all enter this community as individuals, and somehow, in 9 short months, we magically leave as one. When you arrived here, packed in your suitcases were not only the new clothes, wall hangings, desk supplies, and other trappings of a boarder's existence. But each of you also involuntarily brought a trunk of things that could neither be folded, put away neatly, nor altogether avoided. This bag contained both your fear and excitement of something or someplace new and the protective armor of home. By now, all of you, whether you're new or returning, have passed through that first invisible marker. Those of you who are ninth graders have had a day to acclimate. The rest of you who arrived today have had a really long day, and we know that. And for some of you who come from the other side of the world, your clock is completely upside down. And that can be a really unnerving feeling. Nostalgia is a desire to return in thought or in fact to a former time in one's life, to one's home or homeland, or to one's family and friends, a yearning for the happiness of a former place or time. To be nostalgic, therefore, is to wish for that which we cannot have. At its roots, nostalgia is a longing for the familiar. The adults in this room cannot retrieve their adolescence, try as they might, and some of them try hard. Just as you students cannot return to your childhood, your parents resist your maturation and independence, not because they want to control you necessarily, but because as witnesses to your development and your achievements, and there is a point when the balance between a parent and child draws even, holds for a second, and then begins the slow tipping in a new direction. But you're far from there. But your parents are, by witnessing your growth, are inevitably experiencing your independence from them. And that can be scary. And that can unnerve them as much as your own growth can sometimes confuse you. So we're all in it together in different ways. I often wonder if it's possible to make our own weather, rather than being subjected to the hot sun and the wet rain, the cold wind or high humidity. Is it possible to decide that our day will be sunny and the sky's clear no matter what the barometer says? Scientifically, the meteorologist would say absolutely not. After all, if that were the case, there would be no need for the 10-minute weather report at the end of the evening news. Furthermore, the Weather Channel, with all of their dramatic reporting on the latest storm of the century, would be out of business. Mr. Wakely, longtime headmaster of Cardigan, coined the term, "It's a beautiful day in New Hampshire." The point is that that oft-heard phrase means that no matter what the weather, it's beautiful here. And those of you who have been here for a while know that the weather changes frequently, dramatically. But no matter what the case, it's beautiful. We cherish here the changing of the seasons. It's one of the reasons why this is one of the most special places on earth, because the seasons mark the passage of time, and we live in them. You can't avoid it. It's really special. But the concept that I'm referring to, making your own weather, is what we endeavor to do as a community at Cardigan all the time. As individuals, we are limited with our own resources and often guided by what we feel comfortable doing on our own. I might not want to go backpacking in the White Mountains in the middle of the winter by myself. But with other people in the group, each helping to carry the equipment, collecting firewood, helping to build a shelter, fetch water to boil and drink, that's really fun and exciting, and something that I've done on many occasions. If you think about it, there are not many of us in this room that would get out of bed at 6 in the morning, walk down to the waterfront in April, days after ice out, to plunge into icy Canaan Street Lake day after day after day. But knowing that so many others are doing it too, we get up and we find strength in the camaraderie. That shows us that together we can achieve so many things that as individuals we may not be able or willing to do. Thinking about what Mr. Novak said, there is enormous strength when we're together. Enormous. All schools, most organizations really, are a collection of individuals who come together around a shared purpose. Cardigan is different from any other community that I've ever been a part of. What happens here doesn't happen by accident. We work for it. Our programs, the way we sing together, the way we eat together, work and play together, everything that we do here is designed to pull us closer together. Individuals with our own gifts and talents into a powerful force that is the envy of so many school communities. Cardigan is a collection of over 300 individuals, and over the course of every year, we become one. It happens every year. All of us in this space contribute. There are no passengers in this room, only crew members. So commit to doing your part. Each of you are here because we identified something special in you that makes us all better. We identified something special in you as an individual that contributes to the betterment of all. That is why you're here. Share that special thing with us. Don't hold it back. Don't wait, because you all have it. You all have that something, maybe a few things that are awesome. Let us know. Don't hold it back. I'm so excited to begin this year together, and I can already feel us being pulled inward. I want to welcome you all to this year, this academic year together. I want to welcome you to Cardigan. Welcome you back. Welcome you home. Thank you.
So, this is exciting. Please rise for the Cardigan hymn.